YouTube, what's up? It's your guy CJ, back with another video, back with another episode of the CJ Wilkins YouTube channel. Gonna do a reaction video here today for a content creator from a content creator named Kendra G. For those of you who aren't familiar with Kendra G, she's essentially a female version of Kevin Samuels. She does like a dating show. People call into her show, and she try to get them uh, a platform to see if they can find someone to get with or hook up with. I think she has a dating app too. So let's get into this episode here. The title is Mom to Two, done with her children's father. New man must pay a dowry. Ooh, a dowry in order to marry her. So let's go ahead and check it out.
My house is a mess.
Okay.
And so
You ready?
Yeah.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Hello?
I
You
wasn't ready for you to accept me because you just got online. So I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Okay, well, baby, here's the deal. You pushed the request to be here. I don't know you unless you call me. So do you want to do the show, honey?
I thought there's like a lot of people,
There is a lot of people, but I came to you first. Do you want to do the show, honey?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. What's your name, baby?
My name is Nyabana.
Oh, how do I spell that?
Nya, B as in boy, A, N as in Nancy, A.
Not so. Say it again.
Nyabana.
Do you have a nickname?
Naya or Boo.
Can I call you Naya?
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, I'll be messing names up, and I know I'm going to mess that up. Naya, where you calling me from?
I live in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm originally from Sudan.
So you live in Nebraska?
Yes.
Okay. So, Naya, Nebraska. How old are you, love?
I'm 38.
38. What you do for a living?
I am a CNA, medication aide, and I am pursuing my nursing degree.
Do you have any kids?
Yes.
How many kids? Two kids. How old are your two kids?
My daughter is 8, and my other daughter, Faith, is 8. Gifty is 5.
Okay. Both by the same man?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
No.
We were in a process, but I got into altercations.
Hey, yo, pause right quick, man. A lot of females on these type of dating shows, man, like the Kendra G's and like the other ones that pop the balloons even. When the question is asked, have they ever been married? A lot of them who haven't been married love to say they were in the process or they were proposed to or a guy gave them a ring at some point. Ladies, for the people in the back, listen, it's a very simple yes or no question. Have you been someone's wife before or have you not? It's not a bad thing if you haven't, but all of the, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and almost, and like a lot of y'all are asked the question, have you ever been to a Super Bowl, right? And well, we had a good regular season and we got beaten the first round. Have you been to a Super Bowl or not, right? That's the question. So this lady is 38 years old, single mother of 2. The guy who got the 2 kids by her didn't marry her. But now the guy who she decides to pick next is going to have to pay a dowry to marry her. So not only does he have to adopt her at 38, kind of getting her life together a little bit. She's going into nursing, kind of close to 40. Nothing wrong with that. It's always a good thing to improve or better your career. But so far, I'm kind of waiting to see where does she become the catch for a guy. Let's keep listening.
Domestic violence situation where he's an engineer and he started cheating, manipulation, etc. in life. And I've never cheated. I was a faithful person. And so I went through a healing journey and now I'm just like, 2025, I'm ready. I'm from, I forgot to tell you, I'm originally from South Sudan. Yes.
Okay. No, you told me that in the beginning.
Okay.
But you live in Nebraska now. It's more so important to me where you live now. So you're in Nebraska now? Okay,
Yes.
try not to have your hair cut off, okay, honey?
I'm sorry?
Try not to
Try not to have your hair cut off. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
So we got Naya, Nebraska, 38. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces. My birthday is, oh my gosh, this month in like a week and a half.
Okay.
I'll be 39.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget, try not to have your hair cut off, okay?
Okay.
All right. You didn't move the camera. Bring the phone up a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So we got Naya, Nebraska, 38, Pisces, CNA, nurse. She's also going to school for nursing. Mine are 2 kids by the same man, never married. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
Here we go.
I'm just looking for a good man that's God-fearing, that love to be home, travel, like to, they know what they want in life.
Hey, yo, man, like when you watch like shows like this, one thing you're gonna always see, and it's almost like these, you can interview like 200 different women, and you're gonna hear the exact same thing in terms of they're never clear on what they're looking for, right? It's almost like when someone asks them like what do they want, even though it's a long and exhaustive long list, right? A laundry list of things that they want. A lot of the things don't really make sense. This lady said she wants a guy who stays home but travels a lot. I don't know how you stay home and travel at the same time. Let's continue.
A person that just genuinely honest about things, a funny guy.
Oh yeah, another thing also, fellas. I know I keep jumping in. When you watch these type of videos and when you talk to women in real life, even when you ask them about like what they're looking for now, very few women have the ability to state what they want from a healthy space. A lot of times when you listen to women talk about what they want and what they're looking for, because so many of them kind of deal, they'll go through like a traumatic experience or like a heartbreak or like a rough scenario, right? And instead of doing the self work to improve, or instead of like healing or going to counseling or therapy, they kind of jump right on to the next cucumber. You know what I mean? And what they're doing more so than telling you what they want is that they're also simultaneously telling you what they don't want, right? They're giving you all of the negative connotations of what they've dealt with and what they've settled for in the past, right? And it may not be settled for, you know. I always have to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know what I mean? Like you never know the full like story of like, you know, the situation they came from or the relationship or marriage they just got out of. The sister here said that she was abused. So that's an unfortunate thing. Like I can never make light of someone being abused if that is indeed what happened. The infidelity stuff, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. But they're gonna always tell you what they don't want versus what they're looking for, right? So, you know, someone who's honest, insinuating the last guy wasn't honest or whatever. So always peep game on that too, guys, when you're talking to women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not like to be on the lookout for it, like trying to hold it against them. But a lot of times when you're just meeting a girl, like you're just getting to know her, a lot of times she's gonna lead off with how horrible the last guy was, right? Never any accountability or what they did to play into the situation or the scenario as to why it didn't work. He was awful. He was trash. He was a cheater. He was a liar. He was an abuser. You know, the full gamut. Let's continue.
Someone that I could present to my family, because we have to pay dowry, you know, being married and things like that. So, someone that is just ready to have a good, God fearing woman. Um, I've been through a lot already in life. So I just want a best friend. You get what I'm saying? A best friend that I could adventure life with and who love my children, who because my girls are sassy and they smart and They will tell you exactly what they want. And so just a good.
Yo, she's kind of saying it like in a playful, like harmless manner. But guys, listen, she's telling you right here, man. She got, two kids who are like sassy, and God bless her, man. You know what I mean? I think every child deserves the opportunity to have a father figure in their lives, a positive role model in a male form. So hopefully their father is still engaged and involved in their lives. The idea that a man is going to be jumping for joy to come in and pay a dowry and deal with two smart mouth see kids that aren't his, I don't know how those chances are, but I'm really wishing for the best for her so far. Let's continue and see like what else, because this is a long video, so I'm gonna try to let some of this play out before I jump back in.
Genuine person that is ready to have a good woman that knows how to cook, that love to dress, all the above.
Okay, a couple things. So you mentioned Dowry. So he has to pay. He's gonna have to pay your family to be with you.
Yeah, he has to pay for the house.
Wait, hold on. Before I cut you off, try to keep the phone steady, okay, honey?
Okay.
Okay, so let me ask the question again. So you mentioned a diary because of your, am I saying it right? Is it dowry?
Dowry.
Dowry.
Yeah, like
because of your background. So just let's make this clear. So will he have to pay your family in order to be with you?
Oh, we got it.
Supercharge your business with the all-new
We
Shopify
got the
point of
free
sale,
YouTube.
the
That's what
all-in-one
happened. I'm
POS
so sorry
solution.
about that, guys. Let's skip and go back into it and see what we got here. Okay. Here we go.
Yes, that is. It represents not only marrying me, but it also represents that my culture and raising me is like a thank you for raising this amazing person, for blessing this person.
I want to jump in right here, guys. Now, I don't know too much about the culture that she's from, but I do know in general, dowries are just a way to compensate for the loss of labor and potential contribution uh, to a household, right? So, technically, from the way I understand a dowry, it's a woman who lives with her mother and father, and she contributes some part of labor, right, to her family or to that household. And by paying a dowry, you're taking on a financial responsibility, but also paying a fee to that family for that. Correct me if I'm not right on that in the comments, please, because I would love to be educated on this if I'm not correct. But I don't think her definition of a dowry is what it is. It's not for you being this awesome and incredible person. And I'm not here to say she is or isn't, but I don't think that's what a dowry is, unless she's from a place to where it means something completely different, which could be the case.
To there, from there, I will take over for a lifetime, basically.
So does your children's dad have to pay your family too?
If he wanted to marry me, that was supposed automatically, since he's Ghanaian. Automatically, that's something that he had to do automatically.
Good question by
So
Kendra
your
too.
dad did pay your family?
Because we were not married. My kids basically out of wedlock.
Here we
And
go.
so
This is
he had to pay even extra because of the wedlockness. You get what? Do I make sense?
Well, I guess I'm asking, just answer this question directly. Did your children's dad pay your family money?
Not in necessary, because my kids basically out of wedlock. So if he would have wanted to marry me, he had to pay double, because we have children. You get what I'm saying?
So okay, I understand the second phase, but I just want to get clarity. So the guy that you had kids with didn't have to pay your family, but the next guy that comes into your life does have to pay your family.
No,
bingo.
Okay. That's why things didn't work out, because yeah.
Do you understand? But listen.
And man, yo, big shout out to Kendra G, man, for like really holding her feet to the fire and getting to that part. Because when I saw the title of this episode, I was very intrigued by the new man has to pay the dowry, right? So I was thinking in my head, did the last guy pay a dowry to be with her? And as she stated so eloquently and hesitantly at the same time, some way, the last guy got to procreate with her not once but twice for free, essentially without a dowry and without marriage. But the next guy has to come in and pay for what the last guy got for free. So let's continue and see how she kind of cleans this up a little bit. Let's see.
The reason I'm going to say it because they're going to talk about this. They're going to say you gave a guy 2 kids without requiring the dowry. Now you want a new guy to come into your life and you have 2 children and he has to now pay when the other guy did and he got 2 kids from you. So
it doesn't make sense, but if you want a lifetime situation, that's what.
Yo, shout out to this sister too, man. I forgot her name. It don't really matter, but shout out to her for acknowledging that this doesn't make any sense at all. At least she knows that this is kind of, it's kind of dumb.
He's supposed to do that. I mean, even though right now, even if we get back together, honestly, he has to pay double because of the domestic violence I went through. And then on top of that, for having kids out of wedlock. And then on top of that, he has to pay for the marriage itself. So, it's like a triple thing that he had to go.
Okay, but you're saying he's not an option no more, or is he still an option? Is the child's father still an option?
No, I moved on. I healed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now for the new man, are you only seeking a guy that's willing to marry you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am somebody I could just get to know. Honestly, I've been through a lot already. I saw a lot in life, and so trusting a man to be there 100%, I'm just like, let me get to know you. And if it's a good man, he will walk me through Christ. And I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers, honey?
My deal breakers. Ooh. Jesus. Someone who listen to loud music in the car jamming, someone that nags about every little thing instead of talking about situations and things, someone who doesn't value me, because I was smaller, got big, and I got small again. So instead of someone
Hey man, y'all remember that Cat Williams joke from back in the day when he was talking about like the women like with the stretch marks? That just mean you was big and got small, or you was small and got big. But either way, baby, we effing. That kind of put me in the mindset when she said that. That's crazy. I know that's random and it has nothing to do with this, but I was big and got little, and was little and got big. That's funny.
that would just, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. This is a lot. It's a lot, Kendra.
She actually don't have a bad list. I've heard some horrible
And
lists.
so my deal breakers are a whole page of men.
Okay, you got to give me some of them, honey.
Well, the ones that I mentioned are important to me. Someone that doesn't believe in God and doesn't believe in things get better and work through things. And it's not a luck. Things happen for a reason. Things like that is a person that I look for. But a deal breaker is somebody that doesn't believe in those things that I just mentioned. It won't work. It won't work.
And then also, again, because you mentioned this about domestic violence with your child's father, you obviously don't want nothing like that ever again as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Should he look a certain way?
Of course, we will go back to Black women say, no, you can't be on the camera. Sorry for my daughter. But this is Gifty.
Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi, sweetheart.
Yes, it doesn't really have to look a certain ways. Of course, us black women, we always say tall, dark, handsome, or tall have to be a certain height, 6 foot or something like that. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for somebody that, even if he's overweight, um, not healthy, stuff like that, we could work through that because after my breakup, I've gained 100 pounds and um we can work through that. And so it doesn't have to be a certain height, a certain, you know, weight or anything like that, but has to be matched to my age. I'm going to be 39. So I hope somebody that's not close to 50.
Okay.
That would be out of my range. So
Should could he have kids already?
he could have kids as long as they have an understanding, because I don't do the baby mama, baby daddy drama thing. That's not me. I hope that someone that have understanding that, hey, Naya is in my life now and her kids. I love children. I want to have more children, but if it's not God willing, I'm not going to force it. So it's not something that I really needed, because I automatically, they told me that I wouldn't have kids with my kids. Doctor said, um, but I have faith in Gifty. They are my faith and gift. And so, end of the day, if the person is just understanding with their,
Let's fast forward a little bit. She's
if
kind of
those
long-winded and
qualities
says a
match,
lot without saying
honestly,
anything.
I'll okay of a man.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
That's yeah.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
The,
Huh?
the Kendra Cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
We gotta see your legs. So you gotta put the camera down so okay, we can see your legs. Okay. All right, girlfriend, we see you.
I'm
You
moving.
seem short.
Yeah, I am. I'm 5'7". I'm moving.
No,
That's why.
5'7" is not short.
Well, in my culture, it's short.
5'7" is short. Okay.
Oh yeah, they tall and skinny, and I'm a big girl, so it's like a whole different route.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
we got you, baby girl.
Yeah.
All right, so Naya's in Nebraska, 38, Pisces, CNA, also getting a degree in nursing, mom of 2 kids, by the same man, never married. When was your last relationship?
Since I broke things off with him, I'm the one that broke things off, just to be exact. That was 2023 July.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let me do a pause on
It's
this
been a
too,
while.
guys.
It's
Hold
been
on,
a
hold on,
while.
hold on.
So
Let me do a pause on this here, guys. One thing about this show that's very interesting is that when it gets to certain type of questions, right? Like you got to understand that single isn't what single quote unquote means, right? Single in the sense that they're not in a relationship or they're not committed to a person or they're not with someone. It doesn't mean that they're not sexually active. And this question here kind of always exposes it. So I always find this question kind of like determining of if a person is like serious or not. They can say things like it's been a while, but you know like when you've been getting them cheeks clapped, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, not judging anybody, but I always pay attention. Like when they get to that question, I'm like, are you don't know anything, girl, you know. So interesting. Side step that right there.
I'm not going to.
This one's almost over.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Uh-oh.
What?
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Ooh. Wow. That's okay. 3 flaws I have to work on would be wanting things to happen right away. That's one of my flaws. A second one would be Second one would be truly not caring what people think of me, um, their opinions, especially like family, um, friends, old friends, and things like that. I would say the third one would be just believing in myself because I feel like I'm very flawless. I am a strong Black woman that
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this shit to an end, man. See, I try to give grace when I do like videos like this or do reviews and stuff like this, but they always get to a point close to the end where they just kind of start saying dumb shit, you know? And this video was no different. Like it was, you know, the amount of delusion and the overall lack of self-awareness is mind-blowing to me. Like it's crazy how a person who has a BMI over 70 can't name a flaw. It's just crazy to me, right? And we all got flaws. I got a lot of them. I'm condescending. I'm always like on time, and I'm kind of like acting crazy when people aren't on time or aren't super early. You know, I fall asleep during a movie, right? I'm at that age to where if the movie ain't interesting within the first 5 minutes, you're gonna probably hear a grizzly bear next to you snoring. I know that's not a good, like that has to be like a flaw for sure, for sure. Yeah. But not being able to name three flaws is crazy. But again, the dowry part is kind of insane. Like, I don't think you're gonna find too many suitors for that. But hey, let me know what y'all think, man. I don't know what else to say about this. Let me know if this subject matter is something you guys are interested in me covering too going forward. I'm just trying some things out. Um, this type of content isn't necessarily the go-to, but I just wanted to like, you know, throw some new things out there and see what sticks. So as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All my links and everything is in the description below. I really appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It's your guy CJ as always, and I'm out. Peace.